What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of MOTIvlog. We got an amazing guest for you today. We got Daniel on your right. You've met him
But
before.
I'm not the guest. This guy.
We got Mr. John from Jenkins and Jonez, his podcast. I mean, this thing is amazing. It's on iTunes.
He's got all
it's
kinds
available.
of apparel, too.
I mean, you should listen to his podcast. And today he's joining us, and we're going to talk about what's good to eat before and after a workout. A little bit, we kind of have a different background. Obviously, Daniel is a powerlifter as well as a personal trainer. Mr. John here is just your
regular, normal human being.
These
are aliens.
He's representing you guys.
Yeah.
So, what do you eat, man?
Okay.
How do you stay busy? How's that work for you?
As far as what I do, you know, I live on the internet and doing things. I work on the internet. I work in real life too. I have another job, and you know, just working out. So I try to work out in the mornings so I can have the nights to do things that I want to do, but get up at like 5 a.m. to work out. Most of my workouts are more like, you know, superset type stuff. I'm just trying to maintain. I'm not trying to bulk up and be like the Hulk like you guys.
But like him?
Like, yeah. But I'm just trying to maintain, cut up what I have. I did play sports and was in college and, you know, high school, but now I'm just trying to, you know, just maintain and, you know, balance out everything. So.
He's also recovering from an injury.
Yeah, knee injury, so I have to keep it kind of light too right now as well. But as far as eating, I eat smoothies in the morning. I eat eggs, protein bars, things like that. I don't know if I eat what I'm supposed to eat. You know.
That's what we're coming to play.
Yeah. So you know, like I know I don't have a lot of energy in the mornings because I'm working out at 5 a.m. I don't have a lot of time prior either. What do I need to eat, like, you know, before these workouts, and when should I eat before the workouts? Like,
Okay.
you know.
That's a very good question. I mean, obviously, so from the sound of it, some of your goals are to kind of shred up a little bit.
Yeah,
stuff like
definitely.
So obviously, strength is not going to be your number one concern. So usually what we recommend to clients is in the morning we're going to recommend some kind of protein and carb. Your protein is going to be anything from eggs to chicken to fish and stuff like that. Now,
Fish in the morning?
I would imagine you wouldn't want to eat fish in the morning, right? So eggs, if you feel like you can't eat in the morning, protein shakes will do the trick, and maybe a banana for some sugar.
Or as Nara, who's behind the camera, pointed out, juice works really well too. So stuff like apple juice, grape juice, something that'll spike, give you a sugar spike. Give you a lot of energy during the workout.
Cool.
Now, how long are your workouts usually?
My workouts are generally like an hour. You know, I don't have a whole lot of time. If it's over an hour, it's very rare, but generally like an hour. Most, like ever, it's an hour and a half.
So what do you usually eat after workout?
Usually, before the workout, I'll eat like a protein bar and banana. After workout, I'll eat eggs, maybe 3. Maybe I should eat more, I don't know. I'll eat, I don't know, maybe if I don't eat the smoothie prior, I'll eat the smoothie after. Or have a protein shake. So that's generally how it works.
So usually another thing is like you talk about afterwards how much protein you get. This is a question we get a lot. It really depends on your goals. So usually we recommend about 1 gram per pound of body weight, depending on your goals. But based off your goals, about 1 gram is good. So if you're about 200 pounds, that's about 200 grams. And however you split them up. So like let's say you eat 6 meals, you might need about 35 to 40 grams, if my math is correct. You can split that however you want. So maybe after workout, if you're eating 3 eggs, that's about maybe 18 grams. Maybe bump up another 2 eggs. So then that way because when you're eating eggs, 3 to 5 eggs, it's not really much of a difference.
Should I eat the yellow part?
Absolutely.
The yolk.
What do you think on that, Dan?
Yep. Absolutely.
Guess what?
Like it's not the cholesterol thing is a rumor. It doesn't really affect you the way they thought it does. So that was a big fear and caused people not to eat eggs.
Cool.
Yeah.
I heard people like drink their eggs. Do y'all do that?
Yeah, I do.
I will carry you to work like a dozen of eggs. I'm just carrying eggs and like smashing
boiled eggs, and he's like drinking.
I buy the 7.5 dozen cases of eggs from Sam's, and it lasts me a week. So I'm coming in from a totally different end. So I actually, like Freddie said, you can measure out the grams that you eat in a day. I do that, and I make sure I'm eating a little more than what he prescribed because my objective as an athlete is to recover as fast as possible.
What do you do to recover? Like, you beat your muscles up a lot with those workouts.
Yeah. So for one, my workouts will last on the low end 1.5 hours. High end 3 hours. So even during the workout, I've got a bottle of honey just to make sure that I'm not feeding off my muscles, trying to protect it, give me some energy during the workout. Throughout the day, I make sure I'm eating anything from eggs chicken and fish. I try and vary it a little bit so that I don't get too bored, because it's a lot of food. And then I also eat stuff like vegetables. I throw vegetables into my smoothie. I make a smoothie kind of like John, but I put a lot more stuff in it, like 10 eggs, vegetables, what else?
Eggs in a smoothie?
Bananas, oatmeal. I mean, I put everything in it. So for me, my main objective is not flavor. It's not trying to stimulate my taste buds. It's just performance. It's just a means to an end, and recovery is the main objective. So that I can come back the next day and work out as hard as possible. So yeah, so that's a totally different end. It's a little extreme. It's not something we expect from you guys. But just to give you an idea of what an athlete would have to go through as far as nutrition is concerned.
Awesome. Well, that's a wrap on today's episode of MOTIvlog. Obviously, he was speaking on behalf of performance. John was nice enough to talk about his hectic lifestyle and trying to keep it pretty simple. Join us on next episode, and we're going to talk about time and implementing a eating plan for that.
Peace.